Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your back.
Wow, that is a really strong opening. Well, I'm not sure if I over-exaggerate that. If this is Zoo, this hand looks like it can be quite competitive.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Ah, good old Zoo with the egg. Of course. The nightmare is he plays a Shad Sun Cleric on this, and then trades. Actually, that's not very nice. It's kind of nightmarish. It's like it's a nightmare because I lose my 2-1 and he doesn't lose anything, but it's not a nightmare because he doesn't get a 4-4. What style of rogue does the Anubar Ambusher fit into? I think it fits into a control style, since it's a 4-mana 5/5, and also fits into styles which have a lot of battle cries, which I'm aiming this deck for. The reason why I chose free to play is because this is the class card, which was released in the first week. And I think it fits well with this style that I'm planning. Anubar Ambusher isn't great here since the cards don't really want to be returned, but is really big. Moderately big.
My shield for Argus!
Egg at work. Hit. Hit. Backstab the 4/4. Abusive Sergeant. Hit. Seems alright.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, I mean, Ambusher could go well in a super aggressive deck also. If you run some Chargers, it is a 4-mana 5/5, which is a kind of a nice endgame finisher. But there, that card returned one of my battle cries, so that seemed to be okay as well, of a result. Looking for Deadly Poison as a priority here.
Options.
Hey, give me a minute.
That card's too scary.
The light protects me. We must cleanse the Sunwell. We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay. So I'm probably... Okay, I can clear quite a lot of the board.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
So that's gotta be near the best move. I did kind of want to sprint, but... Seems unlikely to work.
The light protects me.
So basically I could use Cold Blood to heal myself for 2 here. I think that's important enough. And it's not just that, it also enables me to kill off the Squire's Divine Shield, which is kind of important for tempo. And this is gonna be close.
Why do you call?
This random fan of knives is planning to be, it will be likely removed in the final version, but it sure does hit Haunted Creepers guys quite a few times. Oh wow, He hasn't played any of his Doom Guards yet, so I'm feeling scared. Though I am quite close to killing him myself. All I need to do is fan of knives and I win. Hooray. It looks terrible, and I hadn't considered it for a moment until I realized how low he was. Very spooky. And this is the problem that Miracle has to deal with now. Board clearing Zoo doesn't board clear them. It's tough.
Protect the wild.
Watch your back.
Do I think the Egg and Ambusher fit well into Backspace Rogue? Yeah, I think so. You may want to also put an Abusive Sergeant. What do I think of the Kel'Thuzad legendary? This is one of those things which is difficult to say without seeing it in practice. However, my initial instinct is that it is too slow.
I must safeguard the land.
So many things to silence, so few silences. It's a great place to play an Anubar Ambusher.
Here we go.
It's really good to play this guy when you have nothing on the board, or if you have a Battlecry guy on the board, or if you have a guy you want to return on the board. It's Ancient Brewmaster but with 5 health. Almost. It's kind of a big deal. I struggle sometimes thinking about whether or not this is actually a good card. I think it's like on the fringe of being a good card. Okay, I'll kill this with the Cold Blood plus the Wicked Knife.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
I haven't played any swipes yet, so I'm a little reluctant to play Argent Squire. He'll stay around as a 1/1 at least,
Protects me.
since he's likely to hero ability the Yeti in the case of a swipe. No, not necessarily. It doesn't seem like he has enough mana to hero ability. Whoa! Oh man. Oh. Was that actually good? Okay, well that's the first time I've been poison seeded. I don't think poison seeds is very good against this deck. So my 6, 7, my 11, 14 worth of stuff became 8, 8 worth of stuff. Not bad. I think Assassin's Blade SI7 is fitting here, since I'm approaching the end game, and I don't think there will be 4 turns left, so I should try to get the damage in. I was afraid for Moni was going to innervate Swipe, yes. Kind of fun. Though in that case he could have killed it without the poison seeds. Wow, poison seeds, force of nature. That's kind of a clear. Kind of. It is. Ooh, deadly poison. Strangely enough, the Gnomish Inventor is still better since it secures my position. Wait, do I win? 3. Oh, I just won. Okay.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
Gnomish Inventor was not better.
Watch your back. I will be your death.
It looks like this is going to lead up to a turn 2 dagger into a turn 3 deadly poison Defias Ringleader. So do I want to keep Harvest Golem? Not really. That's good.
The light protects me.
Yeah, beat it.
Looks pretty clearly that he's Miracle Rogue. This start could get shut down with Fan of Knives. Fortunately, he doesn't have it. Okay, not the best answer by him, which is fortunate, but I'm not sure if I'm putting on enough pressure either.
I hope you like my invention.
I'm obligated to go for the face here. He'll trade. I do have 10 damage if I deadly poison and attack him, but I'm gonna hold off. My goal is to draw Blade Flurry and hope he has Guided Zan and Conceal. I'm unfortunately out of gas here already.
I fight.
That's good. I think it's time to just go for it.
Here we go.
5, 9, 10, 14. I'm going to come somewhat close to lethal.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Come on, Blade Flurry. Or even better, Gnomish Inventor into Blade Flurry. Shattered. So that's 5, 10, 14 for 1 short.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Still worth the attempt. Oh, I should have Fan of Knives first. Whoops. That would have been lethal.
Here we go.
The common lesson to, if you plan to play a card draw card, play it first, because you may draw into something better.
Push forward.
Alright. It was a nice smooth ride up to rank 10. I think this might be the fastest I've ever climbed. Only 33 wins. And there are, what, how many stars? Between, like, 30 stars? Some good streaks and whatnot. Anyways, time for the arena. Since I got my 150. Hopefully I am able to get 7+ wins to... Well, it doesn't matter since I'm sure I'll be able to get enough for the next arena. Even if I like 0-3 here. I think whatever I chose was better. Oh, Hearthstone Cleric. Probably. And if only I thought so. Okay, so 40 gold off of the next draft. That's fine. It's just the quest away. Cute. These two cards are both arguably could be included. I'm gonna hold on to the Fairy Dragon, could see some play. And I don't think I would ever run 2 Spiteful Smith. Yeah, the Silverhand Knight can also go at this point. Twilight Drake. This deck goes too fast for that. Okay. Well, I've got a bit more dust now. I should start actually noting down like a wish list of cards I want. So, Eviscerate. The two directions that I could go is like go Shadow Step and Arcane Golem. But I think I would rather go for the value play at the moment since I expect a Zoo. A Perdition's Blade could be possible, but I'm going to put that as rather low priority. I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'd run it. SI7 Agent. Abusive Sergeant number 2, especially with the double egg. Argent Squire, number 2. Maybe South Sea Deckhand, though that's more for super aggressive types. Bloodsail Raider. I don't think that's outrageous. Could try that. Maybe Knife Juggler. A second Harvest Golem. Defender of Argus is kind of a maybe. Kind of. Some of these portraits are a little off. Argent Commander. That could be a possibility. And what card do I want to get rid of the most? I think Loot Hoarder could go. Fan of Knives should be the next card to eliminate. Shadowstone Cleric is probably on its way out. I think Chillwind Yeti might be too much, especially with the Anubar Ambushers also. Oh, Hazard Drake, how could I forget that? Defias Ringleader number 2, but I think 1 is good enough. So I think the next 5 cards removed are Fan of Knives, Shadowstone Cleric ×2, and Chillwind Yeti ×2. And SI7 Agent is way too good to not put in. So I think I will craft one of those, especially since the chance of me opening one is very rare, and then I get 2 more Eviscerate. There's like a obvious include. And I think I'll put an Abusive Sergeant for the eggs. Although I will hold off on crafting the Abusive Sergeant because I'm not 100% sure on that one. Okay, so Eviscerate SI7. Get rid of the fan, and 1 Yeti. Okay, it's looking close to good now. So the interesting thing is I've slowly been removing cards without Battle Cry or combo. So there's, oh right, and I should also remove a Loot Hoarder eventually, or just generally low cost. I think these are the 2 cards I want to get next. I should craft an Argent Squire. The chance of opening one is not that high. It's pretty important in this deck to start off quick, I think. With the 2 Cold Bloods, and I happen to still be running Shard Sun Cleric. I should use that too. So I'll get rid of, I think, 2nd Chillwind Yeti. Okay, that looks pretty good now. So there's some talk about the Spiteful Smith. However, Shadowstone Clerk of the Argent Squire is not bad. Like, the Spiteful Smith was kind of an option for these tempo-ish, value-ish decks. However, with the addition of the Naxxramas 6 cards, those cards have squeezed the possibility of a Spiteful Smith out, I think. And the Spiteful Smith was like one of those cards which is sometimes being used.
I can wait and fish all day.
I can kill that immediately with a backstab, but I don't think it's worth the half a card. Especially since my chance of killing it next turn is 100%. Not 100%, very close to 100%. Already drew a card. I wonder what kind of deck runs Nat Pagel. Probably a control-ish one. I wonder if we're going to see more Nat Pagel if the format slows down a little. Whoa. Oh, I see. Because then I can't kill the... Okay.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Kinda want to save this for the Nerubian Egg, but... kind of important to kill Nat. So it's a control deck, which means the Nerubian Egg is actually going to be fine serving as anti-AoE. Using his damage rather liberally.
Here we go.
He frostbolted me just for the chance to draw half a card with the Pagel. Asians love fishing. Apparently. Nice, I got an Abusive Sergeant for the egg. Although, again, it's probably serving as anti-AoE.
Push forward.
Doomsayer. No.
Here we go.
So the good news is if he blizzards, I get a 4/4. And I also played around Blizzard here, which I felt was kind of likely. Didn't want to play the Abusive Sergeant and the SI to activate. I could have played Deadly Poison and SI7 in his face, but I think I have enough stuff out.
What to
Take
do?
heart.
Oh wow. Is this a value mage deck? I think I'm past the point of trying to kill this Karen though, given how much damage I have accumulated. I will simply place this out, noting that the next turn is likely Flame Strike. And I think I hit him one more time with this. since I can always get my 6 damage in with Deadly Poison Blade Flurry. Okay.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
It's kind of nice to have all this anti-AoE. I feel like my Exna, which I had no idea was pronounced my Exna until I faced her. It's near impossible to stave off lethal here unless he uses Freeze, which doesn't do damage, which would be Frost Nova.
I wonder.
These Death Rattle guys are doing really well against AoE.
Let the pain speak to me.
Here we go.